Hassan is the biggest political streamer on Twitch.
America deserved 9/11, dude. We fucking totally brought it on ourselves, dude. Holy shit.
He's a socialist who routinely criticizes the rich while spending money on extravagant luxuries of his own.
La, 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 wait till I get my money right.
He owns a $200,000 luxury Porsche, living in a $3 million luxury home. Hassan often relies on using other people's content to entertain his viewers, either when he's too tired to entertain, or he's cooking, or eating. When people confront him or offer solutions on how to go about in the future, like pausing the video when he's not there, or giving proper credit to the creator while reacting, he dismisses it, using over-the-top exaggerations to make the concessions seem unreasonable.
Dude, what am I supposed to do? Die? Like, I don't understand.
Yes, die. That is clearly what that comment is demanding of you. But when people clip him using his content in a way he doesn't like, he threatens to strike them.
Why are they clipping me then? Like, if my own fucking clip channels are clipping all of my videos to make money, why are you fucking clipping wrong information then? If that's the case, and then fuck you, dude. Don't make me DMCA your bitch asses.
When US intelligence said that Russia's invasion of the Ukraine was imminent, Hassan was skeptical.
What's up, folks? I'm live and alive, and we got a lot to talk about. I was right about Ukraine. That's right. War is not imminent. Oh, shocked. Shocked to find out. Anyway, we're going to talk about that and a bunch of other stuff, so get in now.
But honestly, saying Hassan was skeptical is completely underselling his verbiage. You would have thought he had his own intelligence agency feeding him information with how confident he sounded.
I think maybe I'll tell my editors to do this, but I think I'll just change, like, I'll change this every day to Ukraine has still not been invaded by Russia. Every day. Change it to Russia still has yet to invade Ukraine. And it's like day 11 at this point, you know what I mean?
He says that like it means something. What, is he complaining that they're late? Guys, it's been 11 days. What more proof do we need? They'll never invade. 11 days? Too long. He was posting J-Station memes, making fun of people who were worried about imminent war, and when Russia finally did it, making his coverage look utterly ridiculous, you'd think he'd apologize for going about things so arrogantly. To be fair, he kind of did. The video was titled, "I was wrong about Ukraine." So does he actually admit that he got stuff wrong? Yeah, I mean, he's got little choice, but in the same video, he simultaneously continues to make claims about the conflict that he has no way of knowing about, and ultimately would be proven wrong again.
The reason why I'm saying a lot of the information that's coming out of the State Department is wrong or outright false is because what I'm showing you right now is literally fucking people talking about like bombing Kiev, okay? Their take was Ukraine is going to be invaded. Kiev is going to be invaded by Russia. That is insane. That's psychotic.
So in his apology video for his arrogant and baseless predictions on Ukraine, Hassan makes more arrogant and baseless predictions on Ukraine. Only Hassan, dude. He's also taken weird stances like condemning his chat for comparing Putin to Hitler.
You feeling bad about the Crimean annexation does not change the reality of the Crimean annexation being a completely justifiable fucking act by the Russian government, okay? So that's it. That's fine. And Hitler invaded countries based on Germanic ties at first? Yeah, dude. Talk to me when he's fucking throwing Ukrainians in a fucking... What are you talking about? Talk to me when he's throwing Ukrainians at a concentration camp, okay? Hitler wasn't fucking bad because he decided to invade Austria. He was bad because he was fucking killing Jews, okay? That was the problem. He wasn't like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking annex territory with like Germanic people in it. That wasn't the main problem with Hitler, I think.
Who says this? He seems more passionate about this than the actual invasion.
That wasn't the main problem with Hitler, I think. That was like maybe 8th down the line.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Hassan Piker literally has said previously that America deserves 9/11. Not a joke, by the way.
Isn't that how he lost his eye? Because he got his eye hole. America deserved 9/11, dude. I'm saying it.
He sits there in his stupid tank top, literally yelling confidently that he believes America deserved 9/11, okay? I mean, I don't really know how else this can be interpreted. It's not satirical, he's on a live stream, he's being himself the whole time. I don't think anybody could keep up a live satire for more than 9 hours every single day. It's not a joke, you can clearly tell that he's infuriated, he's yelling, screaming, throwing a tantrum at his computer, and he genuinely says confidently that he believes America deserved 9/11. There's nothing at all justifiable about this clip. Well, then you might be thinking, well, how did he come back from this? You know, if this was so bad, how did he come back from it? How did he bounce back? And how does he still have viewers? Part of it is obviously time. You know, people move on from things as, you know, time progresses, and, you know, I'm sure that's how things are supposed to be. But he also went on this show where he explains his justification for saying what he said, and in my opinion, I think this justification is so ass, and if this justification wasn't that bad, I probably wouldn't even be bringing up these comments to begin with, because these are comments from 2 years ago, but the way that he's explaining why he said what he said is almost objectively less defendable than the actual thing that he said to begin with.
Within context, I was simply referencing the fact that all of the foreign policy decisions and our arming of insurgent groups in the region and our efforts in destabilizing the Middle East have a direct consequence, a boomerang effect rather, if you will, in causing 9/11.
He's literally sitting there saying that if America hadn't done a certain thing in terms of foreign policy, then a bunch of terrorists wouldn't have flown planes into buildings. How at all can you agree with this? He sort of just shifts his original statement from America deserved 9/11 to, it was kind of America's fault that 9/11 happened. If that wasn't bad enough, he also goes on to say that, well, you know, English is not my first language. If I say something that isn't correct, it's just because English isn't my first language.
Saying Americans deserve 9/11 is a completely different statement and one that's wrong.
No, I didn't say Americans deserve 9/11. I said America deserves 9/11.
And who lives in America, Hassan? The answer is Americans.
But that's
And
still
in that
wrong.
moment, well, maybe you could chalk it up to English being my second language or whatever you want to chalk it up to.
I'm gonna chalk it up to you hating America. Next. Hassan will frequently do something, say something, or preach something in bad faith. A good example of this is when he made a video where he critiqued PewDiePie, where he tries to figure out whether or not PewDiePie is a Nazi for no reason. Like, there's no reason for him to have made this video. The entire video was made in bad faith, and I'm pretty sure the entire reason this video was made was just for some quick views via rage bait.
Oftentimes when we see articles, we wanna arrive at the controversy fairly quickly. Is PewDiePie a Nazi? Is he a white supremacist? Or is he simply just a misunderstood gamer, bro? Well, the truth is much more complicated than that.
No, the truth is not more complicated than that. You're making it more complicated because you are going into this video with bad faith. If you were honest about your intentions, you would say, yeah, PewDiePie is really not a Nazi. I'm just saying what I'm saying because that's the person who I am. I frequently lampoon people for no reason other than the fact that I have a certain political affiliation that I need to appease, and the best way to appease these people is by attacking people like PewDiePie who just do nothing wrong. Another example of this is when he's watching Sniper Wolf's house tour, which, in case you didn't know, Sniper Wolf is a very rich and successful YouTuber, and I believe she's in the top 10 highest paid YouTubers. And because Hassan self-identifies as a socialist and has garnered that sort of hyper-left-leaning audience, we can all but guess what he's about to say when watching Sniper Wolf's house tour. He pretty much just whines like a bitch the entire time. You know, it kind of gets funnier watching him complain when you kind of realize that he makes over like $2 million a year. It's probably more than that, to be honest.
Unimaginable wealth, dude. How the fuck do people make this much money? $2.9 million near Las Vegas, dude. Oh my fucking lord, dude. You can buy a fucking castle in Las Vegas.
This dude is like live action role playing, like pretending that he's a poor person, bro. I don't know why he thinks he's fooling anybody. Like, we all know he's in the top 1% of wage earners in the United States. It's like not even close. But he knows he needs to talk a certain way in order to make his audience feel like he's connected to them, which in turn leads him to saying some very stupid things and saying a lot of things in bad faith.
I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world.
If you can't tell, Hassan is very stubborn. He likes to argue, so he often gets caught up on weird, seemingly insignificant things. You see, cracker is a really important word to Hassan. He's spent an awkward amount of time trying to explain why it's a cool word to use.
Slur cracker is not a slur. Cracker is not a slur. Cracker is not a slur. Sussy.
Is it? Is it not?
It's not.
It's not?
No, of course not. Cracker is...
The way you said it so loud.
Cracker is has, even in its etymology, it's something I've talked about so many times too, because it's like white boys love fucking saying like cracker is the same as the N-word, cracker is the same as the N-word, right? It's really stupid. It's not like the etymology of the word is different. Like cracker means literally whip cracker. It comes from whip cracker. So the power still is in the hands of the white person in that situation.
It's true. Us white people, we love being called crackers. I feel completely empowered by it. Jokes aside, Hassan would use the word in a way at times that could be interpreted as hateful.
Did I say, oh my God, saltine cracker? Like people are just bitter because it's saltine cracker. That's not what I said, you dumb cracker bitch.
I don't give a shit if he calls people crackers. I just think his logic is hilariously bad. This tweet of his is one of my all-time favorites. Absolutely insane. Twitch banned 2 of my mods for using the word cracker. One is black and the other one is brown. Does Twitch actually believe cracker is a slur? What is the logic behind pointing out that they're black and brown? I feel like that makes it worse. Like if they were 2 white guys, I get it. That makes more sense. But this, it would make more sense not to bring up their race at all. He went through this phase where he tried to act like all these creators agreed with him on it when they clearly didn't.
What do you think about the word cracker?
The what?
The word cracker.
What do I think about the word cracker?
2 of my mods got banned for saying cracker yesterday in a sequence of like 3 minutes.
I don't use it personally.
Oh.
I'd rather describe people with things that aren't just broad stroke derogatory terms based off the color of their skin.
Make the rich pay. This shirt is very funny when you realize that Hassan streams on a platform that enables people that are dirt poor to give this millionaire even more money. I don't know, Hassan, broke college kids donating you money on Twitch? That doesn't sound like the rich paying, that sounds like the rich getting paid. That's really weird. Now, I don't even have a problem with people streaming on Twitch that are millionaires and accepting donations. Like, that's just how it is, right? People do that. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I've donated some money to XQC before because I think he runs a pretty good live stream. He's entertaining, and therefore I can pay him a certain amount of money because I think he deserves it. But Hassan, when it comes to wealth, is easily the most disingenuous person on the entire internet. If you want someone who's honest about their earnings, go watch Dr. Disrespect.
Donating to a millionaire? You know how wrong you are? Don't be so stupid. In the chat, we got somebody in the chat says, donating to a millionaire. God, you're so fucking stupid. It's multi-millionaire. Multi.
Dude, how the fuck do people make this much money? Dude, how the fuck do people make this much money? Dude, how the fuck do people make this much money? Money.
Hassan Piker has recently shelled out $2.7 million for a spacious home that is secured and tightly hedged. Constructed in 2014, the contemporary Mediterranean dream home has an incredible amount of outdoor space in both the front walkway and backyard. Interiors shed any pretense of Mediterraneanism and go.
Anyways, Hassan is a hypocrite. He's cringe. I don't like him. Yeah.
So I'm not going to, for instance, I'll use Hassan as an example. I'm not going to talk to a black person like Trihex and say, hey, the N-word, it's always What do you think black people?
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude.
Excuse me.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Even when he's just playing a game, he'll get so mad he'll just freak out, start punching his couch in his underwear. This inspires me. I want to make him this angry. His cringe has been documented on Reddit and YouTube for years. The man's a self-proclaimed socialist that takes 100% of the profit from the labor of others, whether it's stealing videos for downtime on his streams, or not paying editors who are uploading content on his YouTube channel. The dude's dishonest in conversations, acts in bad faith, he refuses to engage with anyone who shares a different opinion. He is the quartering, except instead of wanting to fuck cartoons, he acts like an expert in whatever political topic is trending that day. He is Hasan Piker.